We are going to create our Hello Name project using .NET Core with the CLI and Visual Studio Code as our code editor. Visual Studio Code is a lightweight code editor provided by Microsoft. Details of where you can download this for free are provided in the description below. First, we'll launch Terminal to access our .NET command line interface. And let's quickly verify our current directory. Great, that's as expected. We can then verify our .NET Core information by typing .NET followed by --info. We can see that we have the .NET SDK 2.1.4 installed as well as the .NET Core Runtime 2.1.2. Now we want to see what project templates are available for us to use. We type in .NET New. As we can see, we have a variety of templates to choose from. We also have our relevant command options we can use when creating a new project. We are interested in the N option so that we can give our project a custom name. If we don't include this, it will give our project the same name as the current directory. So let's create our project. .NET New console-n hello name code. You can see it then generates our relevant application files for us. Let's make our newly created project directory our current directory. And let's verify our current directory. Okay, great. Now all we need to do is type code space dot to launch Microsoft's Visual Code Editor for Mac. Note, there is also a free version of this editor for Windows. Please check the description below for details. And we can see program.cs is available for us to customize with our code, but by default, Hello World code has been generated for us. Visual Studio Code is prompting us to include missing assets so that we can debug and build the application with VS Code. We'll just say yes to this prompt, but in this case, we are just using VS Code to edit our code, and we are going to use the CLI to build and run our application. So let's copy our code over the code that was automatically generated. Let's save our changes and use the CLI to run our code. And the result is as expected. And lastly, for good measure, let's create our Hello Name project using Visual Studio IDE for Mac. First, let's create a new project. Here we see a variety of project templates available in Visual Studio for Mac. You can create mobile apps for iOS and Android platforms, MVC web applications, and many more. Let's select our console.NET Core application. We are able to target which version of .NET Core we wish to use. Note the .NET framework is incompatible with the Mac platform, so we have to choose the .NET Core runtime here. We have a choice between version 2.1 and 2.0. Let's choose the latest version 2.1. Right, let's type in our project name. You will observe that the solution name is simultaneously updated with each key press. You are able to change the solution name independently. For example, if your solution contained multiple projects, it would make sense to have a name representative of the entire solution, rather than one project. So in this case, we'll leave the solution name as the same as our project's name. You will observe that our code to output Hello World is automatically generated once again. On the left-hand side, you can see our Solution Explorer window and the dependencies that have been automatically included in our project. Let's copy over the automatically generated code with our custom code. And the result is as expected.